Emperor Meiji, born Mutsuhito in 1852, stands as a pivotal figure in Japanese history, inextricably linked to the nation's rapid and dramatic transformation from a feudal shogunate to a modern, industrialized power. His reign, spanning from 1867 to 1912, known as the Meiji era, witnessed an unprecedented wave of political, social, economic, and cultural reforms that fundamentally reshaped Japan's identity and trajectory on the world stage. Born into the Satsuma clan, one of the most influential domains in southern Japan, Mutsuhito's early life was steeped in the complex political landscape of the late Edo period, a time of simmering discontent with the Tokugawa shogunate. The Tokugawa shogunate, which had ruled Japan for over 2.5 centuries, enforced a policy of isolationism known as Sakaku, severely restricting foreign interaction and technological advancements. However, the arrival of Commodore Matthew Perry and his U.S. Navy warships in 1853 forced Japan to open its ports to foreign trade, shattering the Sakaku policy and triggering a crisis of legitimacy for the shogunate. The unequal treaties imposed upon Japan by Western powers exposed the shogunate's weakness and fueled nationalist sentiments among various domains eager to modernize and strengthen the nation. Mutsuhito ascended the chrysanthemum throne at the age of 15 in 1867, amidst a rapidly escalating power struggle between the pro-shogunate forces and those advocating for the restoration of imperial rule. The Boshin War, 1868 to 1869, a bloody civil conflict, pitted the Tokugawa loyalists against the forces of the Satsuma and Chosh domains, who supported the restoration of imperial authority. The victory of the imperial forces in the Boshin War marked the end of the Tokugawa shogunate and the beginning of the Meiji Restoration, a period of profound and accelerated modernization. The Charter Oath, proclaimed in 1868, articulated the principles guiding the Meiji government's modernization efforts, emphasizing national unity, popular sovereignty, and the pursuit of knowledge. The Meiji government embarked on a comprehensive program of reforms aimed at centralizing power, modernizing the military, adopting Western technology, and transforming the Japanese economy. Military reforms were a top priority, modeled after the Prussian army, with the establishment of a conscripted national army and the adoption of modern weaponry and training methods. The abolition of the feudal domains in 1871 and their replacement with prefectures directly controlled by the central government further consolidated imperial authority and facilitated economic development. The government invested heavily in infrastructure, building railroads, telegraph lines, and postal systems to connect the country and facilitate trade and communication. Economic reforms included the establishment of a national currency, the yen, the promotion of industrialization, and the encouragement of private enterprise. Zaibatsu, powerful industrial conglomerates like Mitsubishi and Sumitomo, emerged as dominant players in the Japanese economy, benefiting from government support and fostering rapid industrial growth. The education system was overhauled, with the establishment of a national system of schools and universities modeled after Western institutions, emphasizing science, technology, and practical skills. The Civil Code of 1898, based on European models, modernized the legal framework and codified private law, facilitating economic transactions and promoting legal certainty. Social reforms included the abolition of the rigid class system and the promotion of social mobility, although traditional hierarchies and customs persisted. The Meiji government actively sought to adapt Western culture and institutions while preserving core Japanese values and traditions, resulting in a unique blend of East and West. Emperor Meiji played a crucial role in the modernization process, embodying the nation's aspirations for progress and unity, although his actual decision-making power was often limited by powerful advisors. His symbolic role as the head of state and the embodiment of the Japanese nation was essential in rallying public support for the government's reforms. The Sino-Japanese War, 1894 to 1895, demonstrated Japan's military prowess and secured its dominance in Korea, further bolstering its international standing. The victory also led to the first Sino-Japanese Treaty of Shimonoseki, which ceded Taiwan and the Liaodong Peninsula to Japan, marking a significant expansion of Japanese influence in East Asia. The Russo-Japanese War, 1904-1905, a stunning victory against a major European power, solidified Japan's status as a global power and shocked the world. The Treaty of Portsmouth, brokered by President Theodore Roosevelt, recognized Japan's control over Korea and ceded parts of Manchuria and the southern Kuril Islands to Japan. During the Meiji era, Japan transitioned from a feudal society to a modern industrial nation, transforming its economy, military, and social structures. However, this transformation also created social inequalities and tensions, with rural populations struggling to adapt to the rapid pace of change. The rise of nationalism and militarism during the late Meiji era laid the groundwork for Japan's aggressive expansionist policies in the following decades. Emperor Meiji died in 1912, leaving behind a nation transformed beyond recognition, poised to play an increasingly assertive role on the world stage. His reign remains a testament to Japan's remarkable ability to adapt, innovate, and modernize, while preserving its unique cultural identity.